So, the top 10 worst Disney films are as follows. See how many of these you guys have seen. The first one I ranked at 10 is an Eddie Murphy film. It's based on a ride at Disneyland and Disney World. The Haunted Mansion. So some people out there think that The Haunted Mansion is one of the worst films, worst Disney films. Maybe. I've seen parts of it, but I hadn't seen all of it. Next is Around the World in 80 Days with Jackie Chan. It's a remake. Kind of makes sense, you know. Remakes usually aren't as good as the originals. So, animated movie. Not all these are animated. I think they're kind of half and half. Some are animated, some are live action. This one's animated. At number 8, Home on the Range. I haven't seen that one. I kind of wanted to until, you know, how I came about this category is I just kind of searched on Google and then just looked at a few websites. But, let's see. I mean, it has voices by Judi Dench and Cuba Gooding Jr. and Jennifer Tilly, so the talent is there. Just, you know, I guess maybe people didn't want to see it because of the story or it was bad or something. But this is what it's about. It says, to save their farm, the resident animals go bounty hunting for a notorious outlaw. Anyway, the next one is another animation voiced with Demi Moore, Jason Alexander. I've seen the live actions. I've seen bits and parts of this one, but it was a I believe a summer release, so it's a summer animated Disney that usually when they're released in the summer they kind of do well. So, The Hunchback of Notre Dame. La, 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 la. I actually, the parts that I saw, I liked it. I didn't think it was all that bad. It was, I think the song was nominated for an Oscar, but yet something else was nominated for a Razzie, so it was both, it is also nominated for other awards. Maybe won some, I think. So, it's just, let me just get through this and I'll tell you if I remember. The next one, Cuba Gooding Jr. I saw this one, and I'm going on IMDb. Cuba Gooding Jr. and Snow Dogs. When a Miami dentist inherits a team of sled dogs, he's got to learn the trade or lose his pack to a crusty mountain man. So, the dogs were cute. The story was alright. See, some of these, I don't know how they kind of came about. Like, why was it the worst? Was it because just people didn't like it, or because it story, the acting, whatever? The next animation at number 5 is Atlantis, The Lost Empire. Michael J. Fox voices the main character. A young adventurer named Milo Thatch joins an intrepid group of explorers to find the mysterious lost continent of Atlantis. I did see this and I actually thought it was decent. I mean, it wasn't like the best movie, but good grief, people. And then Treasure Planet, which is Treasure Island, but put in space. So I can kind of see why they didn't like that one. Number 3, based on like an attraction at Disneyland. The Country Bears. Haley Joel Osment is in that. Did not see that because it did not interest me, and I still don't want to see it, so. Number 2, Inspector Gadget with Matthew Broderick. And I believe it has Rupert Everett in it. I think it's it's a movie based on a live action based on the cartoon, which I used to watch the cartoon all the time when I was little. So, and that was it. I totally forgot what I was going to talk about. Anyway, and number 1 being the worst Disney film isn't a film at all. It's actually all the Disney sequels. Cinderella 2, Aladdin 2, Lion King 2, Little Mermaid 2, all the Beauty and the Beast 2. You get my drift. So, there you have it. All the sequels. Wow. Said I was gonna come back and talk about something, and now I forgot what it was. Sucks getting old. Okay, anyway, if I remember the next minute. I'm trying to think of if I could add any other Disney films that I didn't like. I really have to look at a list of all the Disney films and actually see if there's some that I didn't like. I know Fantasia I wasn't too thrilled about. I mean, I watched it and I was like kind of disappointed. I was like, this is what the movie is, okay. I mean, I love Mickey and all, but it was just, I don't know, it wasn't what I was expecting. So, you know, you expect something and you get something else and you're like disappointed. So that's what happened to me. So, anyway. Well, that's it. Tomorrow is another worst of something. I don't know what it is, but it's another worst of something. So you just have to tune in to hear me talk. So thanks for watching Flicks Talk. I'm Mia, and I'll see you tomorrow. So have a good day.